Welcome to Celebrity Insider, your VIP pass to the juiciest celebrity gossip and behind-the-scenes secrets, the shockwaves of the FBI raid. How Jay-Z's empire came crashing down. In the high-stakes world of hip-hop, where success and influence are measured in platinum records, stadium-filling tours, and multi-million-dollar business ventures, the titans of the industry have long reigned supreme. Among them, none have loomed larger than the dynamic duo of Jay-Z and P. Diddy, two visionary artists who have leveraged their talents and ambition to build empires that have redefined the very boundaries of the genre. Yet, in a shocking turn of events, the delicate balance that has long defined the power structure of the rap world has been shattered, as the FBI's stunning raid on P. Diddy's home has led to a series of revelations that have rocked the foundations of Jay-Z's carefully curated empire. Before we continue, if you are new to this channel, please like, share and hit that subscribe button so that you will be the first to be updated each time we post. Thank you. Today, we delve deep into the explosive aftermath of this unprecedented investigation, uncovering the shocking evidence that has led to the downfall of one of the most iconic figures in the history of hip-hop, the FBI's raid on P. Diddy's mansion. It began with a late-night knock on the door of P. Diddy's lavish Beverly Hills estate, as a team of heavily armed FBI agents descended upon the rapper's domain, executing a search warrant that would set in motion a chain of events that would shake the very core of the rap industry. Eyewitnesses described a scene of chaos and confusion, as the agents meticulously combed through every corner of the sprawling mansion, seizing a trove of documents, electronic devices, and other evidence that would soon prove to be the catalyst for a scandal of epic proportions. As P. Diddy, his usually commanding presence visibly shaken, was escorted from the premises, the FBI's actions sent a clear message. This was no routine investigation, but rather the culmination of a months-long, covert operation that had been meticulously planned and executed with surgical precision. The shocking revelations. In the days and weeks that followed, the first inklings of the FBI's findings began to emerge, as leaked reports and anonymous sources within the agency painted a disturbing picture of a web of corruption, criminal activity, and far-reaching implications that extended well beyond the confines of P. Diddy's home. At the heart of the matter were allegations of money laundering, racketeering, and even ties to organized crime. Accusations that, if proven true, would have the power to topple the careers and legacies of some of the biggest names in the industry. And as the investigation progressed, one name began to surface with increasing frequency: Jay-Z. The connections to Jay-Z. As the FBI's probe delved deeper into the evidence seized from P. Diddy's mansion, the links between the rap mogul and his erstwhile rival, Jay-Z, became increasingly difficult to ignore. Whispers and rumors swirled, with sources within the agency hinting at an intricate web of financial transactions, business dealings, and personal relationships that appeared to intertwine the two titans in ways that had previously been unimaginable. The implications were staggering. If the FBI's findings were to be believed, then Jay-Z's carefully cultivated image as a savvy businessman and philanthropist could be nothing more than a carefully crafted facade, hiding a darker reality of complicity in the very crimes that had brought down his former partner-turned-adversary. The unraveling of Jay-Z's empire. As the news of the FBI's investigation and the evidence gathered from P. Diddy's home began to seep into the public consciousness, the ripple effects were felt throughout Jay-Z's vast and influential empire. Businesses, partnerships, and endorsement deals that had once been the bedrock of his success now found themselves embroiled in the growing scandal, as nervous investors, sponsors, and collaborators scrambled to distance themselves from the looming crisis. The pressure mounted, and Jay-Z, a figure once renowned for his unwavering composure and strategic acumen, found himself in uncharted territory. Forced to navigate a minefield of legal challenges, public scrutiny, and the threat of irreparable damage to his legacy, the rapper-turned-mogul faced the very real possibility of watching everything he had built come crashing down around him. The raid on Jay-Z's home. As the investigation into the evidence gathered from P. Diddy's home continued to gain momentum, the FBI's attention inevitably turned to Jay-Z's own sprawling estate in the exclusive Hamptons enclave. In a move that sent shockwaves through the industry, the FBI once again descended upon the residence of a rap titan, executing a search warrant and scouring the property for any additional clues that could shed light on the growing scandal. The scenes that unfolded were nothing short of dramatic, as the FBI's agents combed through Jay-Z's personal effects, seizing computers, financial records, and other sensitive materials that promised to deliver the final pieces of the puzzle. The rapper, who had once been the embodiment of unflappable cool, was reportedly visibly shaken as he was forced to witness the dismantling of the empire he had worked tirelessly to build. The damning evidence. As the FBI's investigation intensified, the true extent of the damning evidence gathered from both P. Diddy's and Jay-Z's homes began to emerge, painting a picture of a complex web of financial transactions, shell companies, and high-level connections that appeared to implicate the two rap titans in a vast criminal conspiracy. Documents seized from the raids revealed a tangled network of offshore accounts, shell corporations, and suspicious cash flows that seemed to point to a sophisticated money laundering operation. Forensic analysis of electronic devices uncovered a trove of incriminating communications, including emails, text messages, and even encrypted conversations that detailed the alleged involvement of both Jay-Z and P. Diddy in the criminal activities. The revelations were nothing short of earth-shattering, as the public grappled with the sobering reality that the very foundations of the rap industry's elite had been built on a crumbling edifice of corruption and deceit. The fallout for the rap community. The shockwaves emanating from the FBI's investigation into P. Diddy's and Jay-Z's homes were not confined to the two rap titans themselves. The reverberations could be felt throughout the entire hip-hop community, as the scandal threatened to undermine the very foundations of the industry. Peers, former collaborators, and even some of Jay-Z's most ardent supporters found themselves grappling with the uncomfortable reality that the man they had once revered as a trailblazer and role model may have been operating under a cloud of deception and criminality. The sense of betrayal was palpable, as the rap community was forced to confront the unsettling truth that the very pillars of their industry might have been built on a crumbling foundation of corruption. The reckoning for Jay-Z's legacy. As the investigation continued and the evidence against Jay-Z mounted, the public grappled with the sobering realization that the rapper's carefully crafted legacy might be in jeopardy. The man who had once been hailed as a visionary, a savvy businessman, and a champion of social justice now found himself at the center of a scandal that threatened to unravel everything he had worked so tirelessly to build. The implications were staggering. Should the allegations prove to be true, Jay-Z's place in the pantheon of hip-hop greats could be forever tarnished, his name forever associated with the very crimes he had once vowed to distance himself from. The prospect of his philanthropic efforts and his championing of social causes being called into question only added to the weight of the situation, as the public wrestled with the possibility that the very essence of Jay-Z's legacy might have been a carefully constructed facade. The search for the truth. As the investigation continued and the stakes grew ever higher, the world watched with bated breath, eager to uncover the truth that lay at the heart of this explosive scandal. Journalists, investigators, and even Jay-Z's own legal team worked tirelessly to sift through the evidence, seeking to unravel the complex web of connections and transactions that had led to this moment of reckoning. The search for the truth was not only a matter of clearing Jay-Z's name, but also of preserving the very integrity of the rap industry itself. With the credibility of the genre's most revered figures hanging in the balance, the stakes could not have been higher, and the pressure to deliver definitive answers only continued to mount. The FBI's raids on the homes of both P. Diddy and Jay-Z have sent shockwaves through the very foundations of the rap world, shattering the delicate balance of power that had long defined the industry's elite. The explosive revelations that have emerged from these investigations have the potential to forever alter the landscape of hip-hop, challenging the public's perception of the genre's most influential figures and the legitimacy of their achievements. Thanks for joining us on this star-studded journey on Celebrity Insider.